And for those who have lost everything, another crisis has quickly emerged. Where will they find a new place to live? Here's Morgan Chesky.
Crazy.
We're gonna find a house, I promise. I promise we'll find a house.
A promise for a new home. Ashley and Tim Palmetier are now fighting to keep amid a disaster that's ignited a citywide housing crisis. The family of 5, 6, including their pup Apollo, one of dozens, packing an open house. After watching flames approach, then engulf their beloved Palisades home.
Wednesday afternoon, we saw footage that our entire neighborhood had burned down.
With more than 12,000 structures destroyed and potentially more to come, the demand for LA's rental market exploding overnight.
You call and you're like, hey, can I come see it? And they're like, nope, it's rented. You call another one. Hey, can I come see it today? Nope, it's rented already. So
Ashley says she's looked into 50 properties over the last several days.
In some cases, people driving hours just to find a home.
Yes.
LA realtor Tanya Stosky says fewer options are already leading to price gouging.
And it's crazy. I knew that they was going to talk about it, but it's just wild. It's wild. And shout out to my subscriber, Kai Berry, for sending me this. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you. She always supports me. Thank you. And guys, if you have any articles, any videos that you want to send me, you can email me at akieltaylor@yahoo.com, and I'll do my best to get to it. Thank you. But this is just a sad situation.
We have greedy landlords who are spiking up the prices, and we also have a bidding war as well.
A check on Zillow for one property near the Palisades 3 days after the fires began shows rent jumping $10,000.
Damn. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. From first of all, $24,000 is already crazy, but to $34,000, like, well, my house wasn't one of the houses that burned down, so if you want to rent it, pay the money. That's crazy. You got to pay. That's wild.
It's since been removed, but officials warn price surges are growing. The governor did.
So if it's since been removed, I wonder if somebody just said, yo, forget it, I'll pay, yo. Like, that's crazy. If it's just been removed because. But that's wild, man.
Declared a state of emergency last week, which means any price hike over 10% on essential goods, including rental housing, is illegal under California law.
Dude, Uncle Gavin Newsom is not playing any games, and rightfully so. If it was, who knows, if it was probably, a Republican governor, would they do it? Especially one of money-loving governors. I mean, for me, I like money too, but I love human beings more. That's just wild, man. Damn.
Oh, price gouging is sick. It's wrong. It's illegal. These scams taking advantage of victims and re-victimizing them.
They say if you see or are a victim of price gouging, report it immediately to local law enforcement or state authorities.
then we'll find another one. We'll just keep looking.
For the Palmetiers, it's not just about getting a place to live. They've also got to get their kids back in the classroom after their schools burned to the ground.
Dang, the schools burned to the ground too? Damn, man. My heart goes out to them for real. That's crazy, yo. Oh, man, it's sad, yo. Sad.
Open the door. Wow. How are y'all staying sane amidst all this?
Just taking it one step at a time. Our friends have been amazing. Our community across the country has been amazing.
Yes.
And Morgan joins us live tonight from a Palisades elementary school that once stood there. Morgan, what's the plan for those students now?
Yeah, Tom, tonight parents are giving all the credit to school officials who just days after losing this entire school have already made plans for the student body to be absorbed into another LA school where classes are hoping to resume this Wednesday. Tom?
All right, Morgan, we thank you for that.
Crazy. This is wild. My brothers and sisters out there that's going through it, I'm praying for you. I hope that you'll be able to make whole. As a teacher, it pains me to hear that a school has been burned to the ground. It's just wild. Shout out to my subscriber, Kai, for sending me article and the news feed right here. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I know it's rough. I know it's rough, but please understand that many, many Americans have you in their hearts and their prayers. And if you guys set up some form of GoFundMe that is legal and not trying to scam, people will support, because we are all American brothers and sisters. And just forget about it. It's not just American brothers and sisters. We are citizens of this earth, and I don't want to see people suffering. So please, if you do set that up, I'll do my best to donate a shilling or two, whatever I can, and stuff like that. But oh God, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm going to take a quick break to just thank you guys. I really, really appreciate you, because I wouldn't be doing this without you. I really, really am thankful. You guys helped me get over 600 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe as you can. I really, really appreciate it, because as a new YouTube, I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch hours, so I become fully monetized, make some YouTube shillings, and be able to even help more people. As I have the money, I can be able to donate as well. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pull up an article that was sent to me by Kai. Thank you so much. And I will read it to you guys starting now. Displaced Los Angeles area residents face spiking rents as authorities warn of price gouging. Joe Thompson, desperate post-wildfire scramble to find a new place for his family to live, led him Saturday to a 5-bedroom home in Santa Monica, California, that had been put on the market the day before for $28,000 a month, more than double the rent posted a year ago. More than double. That's crazy. The agent was asking for 3 months rent up front and already had applications from multiple people. 3 months rent up front. Do you not know what that is? That is flipping $84,000 up for rent. Thompson and his partner turned away, appalled. We're not going to do that. Thompson, 44, a trader and investor, said later, we'll just keep looking. The couple and their 2 young children were displaced by wildfire that leveled much of their Los Angeles neighborhood of Pacific Palisades last week. Although their house was left standing, they did not know the extent of the damage or when they would be allowed back. So they have joined thousands searching for housing in the city that had a dire shortage before the disaster. The stampede has resulted in some homeowners and property managers jacking up prices on short-term rentals, including dozens that appear to violate a California law against increasing prices by more than 10% during a state emergency, according to a review of Zillow listings and interviews with real estate agents, housing advocates, and home seekers. Just crazy. Authorities have asked residents to report gouging to the state attorney general's office. Need to happen. I'll be honest with you. These people right here, they're inhumane. And they need to get beat up with soft baseball bats by like a whole town. Like when, a whole town used to go and be like Frankenstein and to come with the pitchforks and fire. That's what needs to happen. But I mean, you don't want fire though, because it's already fire already. So you don't want that. You don't want that. So this is absolutely unacceptable and illegal to do in the face of this horrible tragedy. State Assembly member Jackie Iron, who represents part of the Western Los Angeles, said at a news conference Sunday. An Attorney General spokesperson declined to answer questions about any complaints, saying such investigations are public. It's a story that is repeated often in America. When natural disaster hits, rent spike as demand surges beyond the city's capacity. Some have the means to pay the higher prices. Many others don't. The burden typically falls hardest on people who were renting before the disaster, researchers say. The crunch also drives up home buying prices. Okay. In some cases, prospective short-term renters in Los Angeles County are finding themselves on waiting lists and bidding wars or being asked to provide a year's worth of rent up front. That's crazy. A bunch of these homeowners who may have been in a home for 10, 20, 30 years and haven't experienced the rental market for decades, they're going to get a crash course in the housing shortage. And it's not pretty, said Brock Harris, who runs a real estate brokerage with his wife, Lori. The couple is trying to help wildfire victims secure rental properties, including many whose mortgage payments will now cover only small apartments. The availability for those people to find a similar price or similar housing to what they've lost is a near impossible task, Harris said. Wildfires that swept through the Los Angeles area last week have consumed more than 40,000 acres wiping out entire neighborhoods and destroying more than 12,300 structures. Several fires continue to burn. Wildfire victims span an array of housing situations, including working-class renters struggling with bills, retirees who have owned their homes for decades, young couples who have recently purchased houses, and wealthy families with second homes elsewhere. Many escaped with just a few possessions and now have no permanent homes. Many are staying with family or friends or in hotels, coping with unimaginable loss while they are searching for long-term housing. The state has set up temporary shelters for those without anywhere to turn. Airbnb.org, a nonprofit organization independent of Airbnb, is working with a local nonprofit group, 211 LA, to provide free temporary housing to victims. Magdaleno Rosales, an organizer with the Los Angeles Tenant Union, which advocates on behalf of renters and for affordable housing, said the group has launched an effort to track reports of rental price gouging. He said he has gotten more than 450 tips, some describing spikes of a little more than 10%, and a dozen reporting 100% increases or more. Wow. Landlords are moving really quickly to try to take advantage of people's desperation, he said. Rosales added that he is worried about evictions of working-class tenants by landlords seeing opportunities to cash in. LA was already home to one of the worst housing and homelessness crises, he said, and so then, in the wake of this tragedy, these horrible fires, it looks like it's just going to get worse. Wow. I'm going to stop it here, guys. I'm going to put the article in the description box and the video, of course, in the description box. This is just wild. This is just wild, wild, wild. You know, let me just read a little bit more. An NBC News review of rental increases uncovered numerous examples. One listing agent, Ophir Malol, was named on a dozen rentals whose prices increased as the fires spread last week. For 7 of the properties, price hikes exceeded the 10% allowed under Governor Gavin Newsom's emergency declaration. A 4-bedroom in Topanga jumped 24% up to 14.3. A 3-bedroom within the view of the iconic Hollywood sign shot up 45% to 14.5. It's crazy, guys. This is wild. My brothers and sisters, if any of you here watching me and you live in LA, thank you for watching me. I really appreciate it. But tell me what's going on. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kai, for this article. Really, really appreciate you. You're a really good supporter of this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just sad, sad, sad. But my brothers and sisters, tell me what you think about this. You know, is it right? Do you feel that, hey, the landlords have the right to price gouge the hell out of people? Or do you feel morally it's wrong? I want to hear from you, because to me, I feel it's wrong. But people are going to say, well, hey, if so many people is doing it, why not me? It's the thing about human beings. We can come together and be beacons of hope and do what needs to be done, but then also we'll take advantage of each other. And that's the problem. That's the major problem. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is valuable and you're spending it with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you do me a favor? Can you please like the video, make some comments, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to reach the magic number of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so I can become fully monetized, make some YouTube shillings, and be able to have a little extra money so that I can donate in situations like this. But I can only do it with your help. So please help a brother out. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.